Let's start with the reading, Scorpio. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Just a heads up about the upload schedule, which has changed a little bit. If you want to know more about it, you can find the updated version in the description. Also, I am selecting people for free personal readings. Keep watching to know how to get selected. All right, let's see what we have here for you. Okay. So the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. And what this card is telling me right now is that there is some sort of blocked communication. Something that right now is preventing you to communicate with someone or someone to communicate with you. Perhaps here someone got blocked. There is a need here from you, from what I'm seeing in these cards, to take a break from someone and just not talk to them, at least for the time being. What we see here is how you want to be left alone, and there is something here that cannot be fixed with words, at least at this moment in time. You want to block them and you want them to know that they're blocked as well, so that maybe they realize things that they haven't realized up to this point. Right now, what we see as the main energy is clearly a message that talk about communication not being possible at this moment in time. And from what I see from this person, they are going crazy because of this. They cannot stand the fact that they cannot talk to you right now and that you are not talking to them. This is really a lot of silence coming from you, and it's putting them in a situation where they have no idea what to do next. What I see here is how they feel right now with this Five of Pentacles. They feel left out from a situation where they think and where they believe they belong to. They here always assume that they could fix things with you, adjust their behavior perhaps, and just make this situation better so the two of you could be happy at any point, even after they messed up, for example. But right now, they are realizing that you're not up for their excuses anymore. Right here, in fact, I see you thinking, you know what? I want to block this person and the communication because I have already heard it before. They always say the same thing. This is maybe a argument, a fight that is recurring. It happened before, it's happening right now, and you believe that it's going to happen again in the future. Right now, with the Queen of Cups, this person might feel as though you deserve an apology, and they want to come in with that apology. As you see here, they really believe in what they're saying. They really believe that you deserve them to say that they're sorry, and you deserve to see someone by your side who's willing to try harder and to make things better. But what you are thinking is that, yeah, they have said this before, they have done this before. And then at the end of that cycle, we end up here once again, in a place where maybe you get disappointed. You find yourself in a situation where your expectations are not being met. And so it looks like with this Three of Pentacles reversed, the issue at the base of this whole situation might be the fact that you are not on the same page on something. We'll have to look what this is, but it definitely feels like the two of you might be looking for different things, approaching relationships in different ways, communicating in completely different ways. Almost like your love languages are completely different. There is something here you're not on the same page of, and regardless of where your frustration is coming from, this is the issue, the problem at the base of it all. Now we will look into what this is, but for now, this person also has no idea. And they're starting to think together with you that maybe this is the end of it. But their energy, their need and urge to talk to you, Scorpio, right now is way too big for them to even consider to put this aside, to move on, to see what else maybe is out there, who else is out there. Honestly, at this point, they don't care about the world, they don't care about anyone else, they just care about connecting with you. So what we're seeing here is that they truly mean these things. But then it feels like once this urgency and this fear of losing you has passed, they might go back to what they were doing before. And so that's why you, Scorpio, are handling the situation this way. Because you heard it before and you're tired. You don't want to hear it again. You are perhaps done. So let's see what the Three of Pentacles is about. What is the difference between the two of you as far as approach, expectations, vision? What is determining the fact that you're not on the same page? There is some sort of movement here. Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, some sort of transition, a painful transition as well. And with the King of Cups, you are trying to keep balance into a situation that instead feels like it's drifting away from you. Right now, we see how perhaps their behavior, their, as we were saying, overall approach here is one of those behaviors that make you feel as though this person doesn't really care about the situation, about the connection. At times, they just get in their own world and it feels like they left you out. And so right now, what you are trying to do here is figuring out if you can even be happy with this person, because their overall behavior changes so much depending on the fear that they might have of losing you. I see here two people who might feel alone while being together in the same room. They make you feel that way and they become alive and they start showing you love again just when they're afraid to lose you. And this is a pattern, something that might have happened before, as we were saying before, and something that you're afraid is going to happen again in the future. But there is a very deep connection in between the two of you, something that maybe you have forgotten at this point because time has passed, routine has kicked in. This behavior now is really obfuscating your memories. It's really making you, putting you in a place where it's hard to see and remember why the two of you are together. But it's strong enough to make you feel as though maybe you should not leave. Maybe you should not do this. I feel that you are certain about blocking the communication right now, but it's a process. And within you, there's still a lot happening. And you want to overall figure out where this situation could really go. You're tired of this type of approach, but if things were to be better, and if this Three of Pentacles were to be upright, perhaps you would give it another shot. Perhaps you would explore this further to see if it could get better. And so let's try to understand what this person's intentions are. What do they want and why do they change at times whenever they see you there and start taking you for granted? The Hierophant, Three of Cups. It feels like they want it all. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's exactly the card that talks about having it all. That's crazy. Look it up. It really does says that. So what they want here is They want the commitment, they want to be with you, they want to be exclusive with you, but then at the same time, they want to have fun. They want to spend a lot of time maybe away from you with their friends, doing their own thing. They want to be in a relationship and being single at the same time. They want to have it all. Just like you see with the Ten of Pentacles. I have the money, but I don't have the job. I have the money and I have the freedom. I have all benefits and no obligations. But that's not how it really works, honestly. And it goes without saying. You don't need me to tell you. But in a relationship, you gain a lot. The love and the support that you gain from being with someone whom you love, it's absolutely beautiful. But yes, it comes with some sort of compromise. Not that you have to change everything about yourself, but you need to meet the other person halfway as far as expectations and needs go. And here, I do believe that they are about to make a choice that they have been delaying perhaps for the longest time. This has been delayed because of, guess what? Fear of commitment. Fear of saying yes 100% to one of the possibilities and say no to the other ones. Right here, I do believe from the rest of the cards and the context in general that this is finally going to transform into a real decision. This person has reflected on the situation. They have been contemplating on the consequences of truly losing you. And honestly, they didn't like what they saw. And so I do believe that this is going to be defining the next chapter of this relationship. And so let's see what that Two of Swords is going to be. Let's see what this person will decide to do in the immediate future, how that decision might impact the relationship, both in the immediate future but also in the distant future. Let's see how this connection is bound to transform given its past but also the present energies. Let's look into all of that. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week, I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio. Definitely a powerful and clear reading. We see here how you are done with this loop, with this cycle that keeps repeating over and over again. Someone here who, at the base of it all, is not ready to fully commit, to sacrifice certain things in order to be in the relationship. And you want someone more stable. With the Lovers, you're ready for a real partner. Someone who is willing to put in the work, to gain the benefits as well, but at the same time, someone who doesn't let you being the only person here who is trying to savage the relationship, the situation. That's not fair, not at this age, not at this point into your life. So we see how the situation is coming up now, perhaps because we are at a turning point. There is a decision here that this person has to make, which is not coming to you and apologizing. Enough of that. They've done that. You've seen that. This is not something that you want to go through once again. This is something more major. This is something that will really show you that they want to change things. So let's see what that decision is going to be for this person in the immediate future. Let's start by clarifying that Two of Swords. Oh, look at that. I'm not gonna say that I'm surprised at all. At all. Look at this. Yes, this is a fundamental change. Wow. Okay, so this person is really